Asus ROG Phone 5, the best. The best gaming phone right now is the Asus ROG Phone 5, and this should not come as a surprise, since it is designed and marketed primarily as a gaming smartphone. It boasts top-of-the-range specs, such as the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888, a 6.78-inch AMOLED display with a refresh rate of 144 Hz and a touch sampling rate of 300 Hz, up to 16 GB of RAM, up to 512 GB of storage, and a huge 6000 mAh battery paired with a 65 watts fast charger. The icing on the cake is the stereo front-facing speakers, among the best you'll find on any phone, plus the welcome return of the headphone jack. Add to all this the shoulder buttons, programmable RGB lights, and compatibility with Asus's gaming accessories, and this is truly a complete gaming package. It cannot go toe-to-toe with the traditional flagships from Samsung and Apple. Its cameras are not as outstanding as the rest of the hardware, while also lacking wireless charging, and its aggressive design is not for everyone, but if gaming on the go is your top priority, then this phone should be at the top of your list. If the power of the ROG Phone 5 fails to satisfy you, Asus launched two more models this year, the ROG Phone 5 Pro and the ROG Phone 5 Ultimate, which double the storage space, add more RAM, have an extra screen and two touch sensors on the back, plus the AeroActive cooler accessory included in the package. Asus ROG Phone 3, a valid alternative. The Asus ROG Phone 3 took everything that made the ROG Phone 2 great, and improved it further. On the surface, it is almost identical. This is a deliberate choice since Asus wanted to maintain compatibility with the ROG Phone 2 accessory ecosystem. The chipset, however, has been replaced with the latest Snapdragon 865 Plus, while the new cooling system is even more cutting-edge. The ROG Phone 3 also gets a 6.59-inch AMOLED display, with a 144 Hz refresh rate, and an even better camera module. Obviously, the rest of its internal components are optimized for speed, such as the 512 GB of UFS 3.1 storage, 16 GB of LPDDR5 RAM, and the USB 3.1 port, to name a few. All powered up by a massive 6000 mAh battery. The ROG Phone 3 doesn't have an official IP rating or support for wireless charging, however, these shortcomings cannot compromise what is still the undisputed leader in the mobile gaming space. Asus ROG Phone 2, still valid. The Asus ROG Phone 2 reigns supreme in the world of gaming smartphones. This cell phone is the most powerful mobile device available at the moment. It features a Snapdragon 855 Plus, with a boosted Adreno 640 chipset, and 12 GB of RAM. Its 6.59 inches AMOLED display sports a refresh rate of 120 Hz, the highest we have ever seen on a smartphone. The resolution is by design just Full HD+, and strikes the right balance between screen quality and autonomy. Its 6000 mAh battery will last you for a day and a half, even with intensive use, and up to 2 days with a more moderate regime. Asus also offers many gaming accessories, such as an external clip-on fan, included in the box, a gamepad, a dock with an additional screen and many others. With a careful selection, you will be able to adapt it to your particular needs. Software optimization is also here. The X mode, for example, will push your device to the maximum of its capabilities by devoting all possible resources to gaming. This is a gaming smartphone that does not compromise, and nor should you. Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, best business gaming smartphone. When you're looking for the best gaming smartphone, we recommend that you make sure you're about to buy one that excels in all other departments as well, and in 2020 the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is simply the best. While it focuses primarily on productivity, it features a stunning 6.9-inch display with a dynamic 120 Hz refresh rate, perfectly suited for gaming. All this extra screen real estate makes playing games a true joy, since your thumbs don't cover half the screen. The Note 20 Ultra also comes equipped with the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus processor, at least in the US, the rest of the world gets the same Samsung Exynos 990 as the S20 series. In addition, the software has been modified to offer the best performance without unnecessarily taxing the battery, and this phone doesn't get as hot as competing ones when it reproduces games with intensive graphics at high settings. It is also optimized for streaming Xbox titles, via Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and can also stream games on external displays via Samsung's DeX interface and Miracast. If you're going to spend more than $1,000 on a smartphone though, you also want it to be top dog when it comes to working, media consumption, taking photos and videos, and everything else, and the Note 20 Ultra dominates the competition. The 108 megapixels camera captures incredibly detailed images, and has a huge 50 times zoom to boot. Night mode is also excellent, beaten only by the iPhone 11 Pro. We are also big fans of the S Pen that can take notes, which the software converts to text, or shoot photos remotely. However, the Note 20 Ultra doesn't come with those dedicated features you will find on a smartphone built for gaming, such as shoulder triggers or extra gaming accessories like the ones in the Asus ROG Phone 3. All in all, the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is one of the best gaming phones, and certainly the best 2020 phone, period. OnePlus 9 Pro, a valid alternative. The OnePlus 9 Pro is a great flagship smartphone that boasts a feature that is specifically designed for a gaming phone. We're talking about Hyper Touch, which increases the touch sampling rate from 240 to 360 Hz, making its screen extraordinarily responsive to inputs. In addition, it also sports a Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 chipset, up to 12 GB of RAM, up to 256 GB of storage, a fabulous 6.7-inch AMOLED screen with an adaptive refresh rate of up to 120 Hz, a pair of very capable stereo speakers, the new vapor chamber cooling system, and 5G connectivity to play online on the go. Moreover, the performance of its quad camera module is significantly better compared to previous models, thanks to the partnership with the Swedish company Hasselblad. The battery life is its Achilles heel, but the phone supports 65 watts fast charging, as well as 50 watts wireless fast charging. Overall, the OnePlus 9 Pro is not only one of the best premium Android phones, on par with the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, but also one of the best gaming phones ever. Unfortunately, it is quite expensive, but definitely worth the price if you want one of the best all-around smartphones. Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, best premium gaming phone. If you want a phone that is great for gaming but not only that, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra is the ideal choice. It is Samsung's latest premium phone, and it features the best specs across the board. Samsung's flagship for 2021 is not advertised as a gaming smartphone, but it is a real powerhouse that delivers exactly what most gamers need in a handheld device. The only problem with this phone, and the reason why many people will not buy it, is its price. It is an incredibly expensive device, and few people will be able to justify such a splurge. If the cost of the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra doesn't scare you though, it's a fantastic gaming phone, with superior processing power thanks to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 or Samsung Exynos 2100 processor, depending on where you're in the world, a stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display with Quad HD Plus resolution, an adaptive refresh rate of up to 120 Hz and up to 1500 nits of brightness, that also sports the best smart cameras, excellent battery life, and S Pen support. In addition, its 5G connectivity allows for the fastest data speed on the planet for when you play online on the go. But the goodness of this smartphone is not limited to its top-of-the-range hardware specs. It also offers software goodies such as Samsung's Game Launcher and Game Tools, which allow you to change the performance of individual games, as well as support for Xbox's Game Pass. If you want something cheaper, but one that can still handle all modern games with ease, you could opt for the Samsung Galaxy S21 or S21 Plus. And if you want to save even more money, you could also wait till the summer release of the Samsung Galaxy S21 Fan Edition, which should offer the same performance at an even lower price. For avid gamers, however, with money to spare, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra is simply unmatched. Xiaomi Black Shark 3, best cheap gaming smartphone. Xiaomi's latest gaming smartphone, the Black Shark 3, is as impressive as the first two. It is powerful and has a host of gaming features that will please gamers who want a superior mobile gaming experience. It's not a cheap smartphone, but it's very affordable considering what you get for the money, including the high-end Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 processor, 12 GB of RAM, and the advanced liquid cooling system. The 4720 mAh battery offers more than decent autonomy, even during extended gaming sessions, and recharges incredibly fast. Equipped with a big 6.67-inch display, With full HD plus resolution, adaptive HDR technology, 90 Hz refresh rate, and front stereo speakers, as well as surprising ergonomics, this is undoubtedly one of the best gaming smartphones of the moment. We also like the official accessories on offer, including the magnetic charging cable and the optional gamepad. Just be aware that it's chunkier and heavier than most other phones out there, which means you'll feel it in your pocket when you're out and about. Yet, for us, this is a compromise worth making to have one of the most impressive gaming smartphones we've ever seen, and one that does justice to the best mobile games out there. Apple iPhone 12 Pro, best gaming iPhone. For those deeply rooted in the Apple ecosystem, the latest iPhone Pro model out there, the iPhone 12 Pro, is Apple's best gaming phone right now, since it gives you the most premium gaming experience yet. The iPhone 12 Pro has the best display of the 4 iPhone 12s. It uses a 6.1-inch OLED panel with a resolution of 2532 by 1170 pixels, that is very bright and able to highlight sharp images during gaming for excellent visual quality, and is the right size to get the most out of your gaming experience. It is also powered by the new A14 Bionic chipset, which is based on a 5nm manufacturing process, and is the fastest processor on a smartphone you can currently get. In addition, it has a better battery management and processing power than its predecessor. This system on a chip is paired with 6 GB of RAM, that might seem little to competing Android devices, but are more than enough for iOS's multitasking capabilities. Last but not least, it also offers plenty of high-speed storage space, that should be more than enough for your gaming needs. There is obviously no shortage of game options either, thanks to the App Store, which has a wide range of games, plus the benefits of using Apple Arcade, for a Netflix-style library of games. And, if you're looking to access the world of cloud gaming, iPhone 12 Pro's support for 5G networks will help you do just that, despite being away from a Wi-Fi source. This phone's battery will easily support you through long gaming sessions, and that's a huge plus considering that we are talking about an iPhone here. The iPhone 12 Pro doesn't have shoulder triggers, like most dedicated gaming smartphones, but you can easily solve this problem by investing into a third-party gaming accessory, such as a gamepad or controller. Ultimately, the iPhone 12 Pro is expensive for what it does. It is an iPhone after all, but if you decide to buy it, you'll be future-proof for quite some time. Apple iPhone 11, 11 Pro and Pro Max, valid alternatives. This wouldn't be a best gaming phone list without the inclusion of an iPhone. And how could we ever not include the latest Cupertino flagship? The iPhone 11 Pro is equipped with the most powerful mobile processor in existence, the A13 Bionic. Its graphics chip is perfectly optimized, the 5.8-inch OLED Super Retina XDR display is simply amazing, and the cooling system works wonders. Not to mention that Apple's App Store is richer in games even than Google's Play Store. Last but not least, this latest iteration has improved on a traditional weakness of previous iPhones, namely battery life. The iPhone 11 Pro can last up to 4 hours longer when compared to the previous iPhone XS. And if you need a bigger screen, there is also the iPhone 11 Pro Max, which boasts a huge 6.5-inch display. In addition, the larger battery grants it even more autonomy than the iPhone 11 Pro. The only drawback? It is still one of the most expensive smartphones on the market. Otherwise, the iPhone 11 offers a 6.1-inch display and the same processor for way less. However, the screen uses an LCD panel. Apple iPhone XR, a budget alternative. iOS is still a better gaming system, and this is clear if you consider titles like Asphalt 8 and 9, that run at 60 FPS on an iPhone XR, while all Android phones are limited to just 30 FPS. The iPhone XR's processor is the same as Apple's iPhone XS and XS Max models, and its battery lasts a little longer. Considering all this, the iPhone XR ends up being the better choice if you want both an iPhone and a gaming phone, without spending a fortune. ZTE Nubia Red Magic 5G, the perfect gaming phone. The Nubia Red Magic 5G is the first smartphone equipped with a display that features a 144 Hz refresh rate, which makes it ideal for games, as it provides a silky smooth experience. This high refresh rate would be useless without a really fast processor, so it's nice to find a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 inside, paired with 8, 12 or 16 GB of RAM, and 128 or 256 gigabytes of internal memory. But the high refresh rate is not the only thing that makes this phone ideal for gaming. It is in fact designed specifically for gaming, sporting touch triggers on the shoulder for added control, a 4D shock function that adds vibration to games, as well as a built-in fan and a liquid cooling system that can keep the device cool, even after hours and hours of play. Ultimately, the Red Magic 5G is a big and heavy gaming phone, boasting an aggressive and angular design, and a price that makes it a phenomenal deal. OnePlus 8 Pro, best all-around gaming phone. The OnePlus 7 Pro and 7T are both higher on this list, but OnePlus's latest device, the 8 Pro, is a smartphone that beats both. It is the Chinese company's first true flagship, which has finally incorporated long-awaited features, such as wireless charging, and IP68 certification, while the display's refresh rate went from 90 to 120 Hz. Understandably, the price has also gone up accordingly, but the OnePlus 8 Pro still costs less than Samsung's and Apple's flagship phones. The spec sheet is top-notch. We find a Snapdragon 865, paired with 8 or 12 GB of RAM, and 128 or 256 GB of internal storage. The device also boasts a large 4510 mAh battery, that features fast charging for both wired and wireless modes. The OnePlus 8 Pro is easy to recommend to everyone who can afford it. Samsung Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus, the best smartphones. Samsung launched 3 Galaxy S20 in 2020. Of the 3, the Galaxy S20 Plus is the one that hits the spot when it comes to gaming. Don't worry though, the Galaxy S20 is equally good. Both feature a Quad HD display with a small hole punch notch that shouldn't be a distraction. They also sports a 120 Hz refresh rate, which is a big bonus for gaming phones, plus a touch response rate of 240 Hz. The screen is extremely sharp, with ink-level blacks and bright colors, easy to look at for long periods of time. Even more goodies lay hidden inside. A Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 is paired with at least 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of expandable storage. You can also lock up to 5 games into the RAM and pick up right where you left them. If you want the best smartphone that can double as a great gaming device, and money is no problem, one of these two Samsung Galaxy is your best choice. Samsung Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus, budget alternatives. Similar to the OnePlus 7 Pro, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus is not marketed at gamers. It sports a streamlined design that is more business than play. However, it also offers one of the best performances in the market and better graphics than most. In fact, the Galaxy S10 Plus has been customized for gaming, since it is the first phone optimized for games running in Unity. In addition, its GPU has been optimized to offer a more fluid gameplay in all games. Users can also activate the enhanced game mode, that offers better video and audio performance by taking advantage of the Infinity O display and Dolby speakers. It also features a vapor chamber cooling system for when things get really hot. Last but not least, it is equipped with a 4100 mAh battery, able to withstand more than a couple of hours of gaming. If you cannot afford it, the standard S10 is a valid alternative, but it doesn't have the same autonomy, so be careful of quickly running out of juice. Vivo EQ3, 5G, the best value gaming smartphone. Although not specifically built for gaming, the Vivo EQ3 is a solid all-around smartphone. Its 60 Hz display is bright and easily readable outdoors, while the quadruple rear camera performs well in good lighting conditions. In addition, its high-end Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 processor is capable of handling any workload or game. This chipset is paired with the latest LPDDR5 RAM and UFS 3.1 storage. Last but not least, the presence of the pressure-sensitive shoulder buttons is what made us include the EQ3 in this list. Whether you're a gamer or not, it's easy to see the appeal of the EQ3 5G. Razer Phone 2, the best gaming phone for most people. The first Razer phone was a solid effort in introducing a gaming brand to the mobile world, but it had some problems and failed to make our list. The second version has resolved most of them, and it is also a good all-round smartphone, although it is still aimed primarily at gamers. Why is that? The camera and screen are not as impressive as those of other phones that cost the same, so casual gamers would want to consider other options. But if you take mobile games seriously and you can afford it, this is a very good option. The Razer Phone 2 hasn't changed much compared to its predecessor, but this time around is equipped with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor, and is wrapped in glass in order to offer wireless Qi charging. Razer also gave it a great vapor chamber to cool the device down while playing. The powerful SoC, 8GB of RAM, excellent speakers, a display with a refresh rate of 120 Hz, and a 4000 mAh battery, as well as dedicated software capable of improving performance and autonomy, make this an excellent choice for gamers. OnePlus 7 Pro, the best performance to price ratio. If the infinite screen mobile game experience is what you are looking for, the OnePlus 7 Pro is the best gaming phone for this purpose. It dispenses with the notch intended to house the selfie camera, and uses a pop-up slider to give you an all-screen display of 6.67 inches with a resolution of 3120 by 1440 pixels. This new flagship killer also comes equipped with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 SoC, which can handle even the most demanding mobile games. In addition, you can also activate Fanatic mode to prioritize processing power and network speed while playing. There is also a game mode that blocks notifications, improves haptic feedback, and enables HDR screen mode that features brighter tones and darker blacks. What more could you ask for? OnePlus 7T, budget alternative. While the OnePlus 7T is not marketed as a gaming smartphone, it has all the key features to be one. This is a solid all-rounder, boasting a 6.55-inch AMOLED screen, with a 90 Hz refresh rate that makes movements appear buttery smooth. Inside we find a Snapdragon 855 Plus and 8GB of RAM. In addition, the Fanatic mode gives priority to games, limiting network access to apps running in the background, and blocking all incoming notifications so you can stay focused on the game. All this, and a lower price than other top-of-the-range devices, make the OnePlus 7T an easy recommendation.